Hey guys, Kevin here. What I'd like to do in this video is talk about YouTube, and what I'd like to do is talk about YouTube networks. Now, if you have a YouTube channel, you will be aware of what a YouTube network is. You get approaches for these networks all the time. You get them in comments, you get them in the message system on YouTube, and I've had many directly through my websites. They'll contact you and say, would you like to join our YouTube network? Now, the full title of it is a multi-channel network, or an MCN. And essentially what happens is you sign up to this MCN, this multi-channel network. Many other YouTubers do. Many of these networks have tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of YouTubers on their books. And what happens is you sign an agreement saying that all of your Google AdSense income will go to them. And they have a little bit more control than you do about what ads are displayed and things like that. In exchange for that, they will take a cut. So instead of being paid directly by Google, you'll be sent a check or be paid by PayPal or into your bank directly from the multi-channel network rather than Google AdSense, rather than YouTube. So the cut that they take really does depend. I've had some approaches and some will suggest they want 30%. Some say 40%, 20%, whatever. Others say that they'll give you 100%, but because they can organize exclusive deals with advertisers, they can get better rates, so they're allowed to, they can give you 100% of your income. It really does depend on the network. It depends on the agreement, and the agreement can be anything, 6 months, a year, 2 years. Now, I have never understood why anyone would want to join a YouTube ad network. A YouTube multi-channel network, sorry. I've never understood why you would do it because, as a YouTuber, you are doing 100% of the work. You're doing everything yourself. You're paying for the equipment, you're doing all the recording, you're doing all the editing, you're doing all the promoting, you're doing everything. And these networks, in my opinion, don't really do anything to justify, the cut that they're taking. On their websites, you'll see them promoting the fact that they can promote you, which they don't really. But they do give you access to certain little basic video editing tools, perhaps some images, perhaps some copyrighted music and things like that. But even using those can cause problems, because if you use any of their copyrighted material and then you leave the network in a few years' time, you might actually get caught for using the material later on. So it's not like you would have to take down those videos. So there's no incentive to actually use a lot of their tools or their the free resources that they give you, because later on, if you leave the network, you can't use those. So what you're going to do, take your video down. If you go into YT Talk, which is a YouTube discussion forum, it's quite a good forum. There's a monetization room, and they talk about this. There's thousands of threads, discussions going on about it, and really the whole room is just full of people complaining. Lots of people are unhappy with their networks. A lot of the rates that they promise that they will pay you, they don't pay you. They're not paying on time, and a lot of networks aren't even paying at all. There's reports of people saying, I've not been paid in 3 months. So I've never understood why. In fact, I think there's one of the discussions about networks on YT Talk, and my point about it, my post about it was that I don't understand why anyone would do it, because you're doing 100% of the work and they're giving you pretty much nothing in return. Some people do join networks and are happy with it, but there is a large number of people who are very disgruntled with networks. But there does seem to be one valid reason for joining a YouTube network. If you remember the video that I did last week, I did a blog post and a video about the fact that on my tech channel there was a strike. I reviewed a screwdriver kit I bought from Amazon. So I bought it from Amazon, I reviewed it. Someone claimed it was a copy of another screwdriver kit, which I can't prove otherwise. It's sold on Amazon, it's sold under many different names in fact. So I thought it was an OEM product that was just rebranded. And they flagged it as being spammy or deceptive. YouTube took down my video, they gave me a strike, and 3 strikes in your channel is automatically deleted, so that is worrying, getting a strike. I also got my live streaming ability completely removed, so I can't live stream. I've got a strike against me. I've sent lots and lots of emails to it. I've tried to phone them. and there's no one there who actually responds to it. I've appealed, no one has actually replied, and everything's just automated replies. Now, the way it works is if you're a YouTuber, you make money through AdSense. When you make money, Google AdSense will take a 45% cut. So, say you generate $1,000, they will get $450, you'll get $550. If you join a network, out of your $550, you might have to give another 10%, 20%, or whatever. So when you talk about that 10 or 20%, it's coming off your cut. Google always gets their cut. You don't have to worry about them. They're getting their cut. So the whole striking system thing is very, very frustrating. And I'm a relatively new YouTuber. I'm quite small. I'm not the most popular. I'm just kind of growing my channels. But the strike system and the fact that they don't help you, and the fact that what they do is just remove videos automatically. They delete the videos. They basically presume you're guilty. But this affects big YouTubers as well. There's YouTubers that have got millions of subscribers and they've been punished as well. One of the guys, YouTubers that I subscribe to is Eli the Computer Guy, and he talked about in the past, he got a video that was uploaded like 2 or 3 years previous, and it was flagged for whatever reason, and the video was taken down, and he was banned for 6 months from uploading any videos over 15 minutes. And it was quite harsh because nearly all of his videos were like an hour long, or 30 minutes, 40 minutes. So for someone who always uploaded long videos to be cut down to 15 minutes, he was going to leave YouTube at the time. Eli, I'll link to this video that I'm going to talk about. Eli the Computer Guy had an interview with Jerry Berg, otherwise known as, I think it's Barnacules Nerdgasm. And Eli the Computer Guy has got over 800,000 subscribers. Jerry Berg's got over 900,000 subscribers. And in this interview and the discussion that they had in the video, which I'll share, Jerry asked Eli about the network, and Jerry doesn't use a network. Eli the Computer Guy doesn't use a network. He just does everything through Google AdSense, just like me. He doesn't want anyone taking his cut. Jerry, on the other hand, does use a network. Now, he's got close to 1 million subscribers, and he chooses to give a 10% cut to a network. So I don't know how much he's making, but it could be thousands of dollars per month. Probably is. So it's a lot of money to hand over to a network. And he said that he does not ever use any of their tools and services. So why is he giving over thousands of dollars to a third party for no reason? Well, the main reason he said it is because they give him protection. With Eli the Computer Guy, he got strikes, he got a few videos taken down, he got punished in many ways for doing nothing really. And the same thing happened to Jerry. Now, what Jerry did was he had lots of videos flagged, and they kept being flagged. And it illustrates how flawed the YouTube report system is. It presumes you're guilty. There could be someone who's just got a problem with you or just doesn't like your videos, and they'll just flag it as inappropriate or whatever. And your video will just be taken down. You'll be punished. He had lots of videos being taken down. It was becoming a big problem for him. And he's a good guy. He's not like he's doing anything. He's not using any copyrighted music or clips or anything. But there's so many different ways you can get a strike that, the sheer volume of people reporting him, it was causing problems. What he did was join their network, and whenever he gets any problems with a video for a strike and anything like that, he contacts the network and he says, listen, this video's been flagged. The person at the network phones up there or contacts their partner at YouTube, and the strike is removed almost immediately. So it makes sense from the network's point of view. If this YouTuber, Jerry Berg, in this example, if one of their members who makes them a lot of money is saying, listen, I've got a video taken down, I'm getting features being limited, it means that Jerry, his YouTube channel is making less money. If he's making less money, the fact that the network's taking a 10% cut means that they're going to be making less money. They therefore have a vested interest in protecting their client, protecting their asset. So what they do is actively try and get strikes and things like that removed. And he swears by it. He said that that's why he pays 10% to network and why he happily does so. Now, I have never, ever considered joining a YouTube multi-channel network. I've always thought, why should I do 100% of the work and just give money to someone else? But receiving a strike myself, it does help me understand why some people do it. And perhaps if I was in a situation where I was receiving more strikes, I would be forced to maybe join a network and give 10% or 20% of all my earnings to someone else just for the protection that they offer. Now, the fact that I need to do that or could need to do that is frustrating. And I think what it does is highlight how flawed the YouTube report system is. You know, the fact that they take a 45% cut and they provide zero support. Everything's automated. You can't speak to anyone at all. No one at all. There's no one you can speak to on the phone. There's no one who will email you back personally. There's no one who will actually examine your case and resolve the issue and use common sense to resolve a problem. They don't do that. The sheer size of YouTube and the smaller number of people actually providing support is not going to happen. But what essentially you're doing is paying a bribe. It's like the way I look at it is kind of like it's kind of like if you're in a corrupt country in South America or Africa, and you can go by the rules, or you can pay the corrupt cop some money and he'll let you drive on and he won't charge you for speeding or something like that. It kind of feels that way. What do? Do you just go alone, and if a video comes up, you're screwed, if it's been flagged as a strike or something? Or do you pay a security firm almost, to protect you? The whole system is flawed, in my opinion. It presumes that YouTubers are always guilty. And the fact that when any video is marked as being inappropriate or a copyright thing or anything like that, YouTube just deletes the video. And a video could be an hour long. It could take months to prepare a video and it'll just be deleted. So the whole system is flawed. And the fact that the only way to actually resolve an issue is to pay 10%. And for many YouTubers, that could be, if you've got a company that multiple people working on a project on a YouTube channel, you could be paying hundreds or thousands of dollars to a network for that protection. It's kind of very, very, very frustrating that you need to do that. But I still see that there's no real reason to join a YouTube multi-channel network, a YouTube network, except that one reason. I think that's the only reason I would join a network, for protection. I would kind of grudge doing it, but what's the alternative? You know what I mean? If it comes to losing your YouTube channel completely, or getting videos taken down, getting features removed, and perhaps even having your YouTube channel deleted over, despite the fact that you're playing the game correctly, you're doing all the right thing, you could end up, being punished. So I'll leave a link to that video. I'll also leave a link to Social Blade. They've got a list of all of the networks that are available. You can have a look at it yourself, and you can see how many members, it shows you how many members, subscribers and views each network has. But I'll also link to the YT Talk monetization room, because it'll help you see that if you're going to join, you really do need to look at the contract, because there's a lot of problems with networks. A lot of YouTubers are being screwed over by these networks as well, which is another reason not to join. But if you are getting a lot of problems, with videos being flagged as inappropriate, you don't feel you're getting enough protection, maybe joining a network is the best thing for you. So I'll leave a link to the Social Blade list, and you can see all the networks there. But do your research. Don't sign up to any long-time contract unless you know exactly what you're getting. And, do research and check out reviews. Make sure that the support is good. Make sure that they pay on time. Make sure that the rates are what they say they are. I'd love to hear what you guys think about this. If you're a YouTuber and you've an experience of using a network, I don't. But if you do, I would love to hear from you. So please do leave a comment below. I'd really appreciate that. Thanks for watching, guys. And until next time, take care.